Hi, I'm speaking to you about the 12 gates in the New Jerusalem, the living city of God. That living city is us, the church, the overcomer church. So it is, do you want to overcome? You need to enter through the gates and experience the Lord inside. He that dwells in a secret place of the Most High, I shall be covered under the shadows of the Almighty. So it is experiences that we can have with Him. And I want to read to you again, verses 12. It had massive, Revelation 21, verse 12, it had a massive high wall with 12 large gates. And at the gates, 12 angels, messengers, and on the name of the 12 tribes of the son of Israel were written. And then I want to read to you verse 25, very important for me. And its gate shall never be closed by day, and there shall be no night there. So, what does this mean? The gate will always be open. You can come anytime, any person can come anytime he wants to enter through this gate and experience the Lord inside of this city. Because there's no night. And if there's no night, there's only day. And this gate shall never be closed. So you have the opportunity anytime to come through the first gate, Reuben, which I already spoke, behold the Son and be born again. Then the second gate I want to speak to you this morning. It is Simeon. And Simeon was the second son. And that son's name means he who has an ear to hear. So it's very important. There is a lot of Christians and people that do not have an ear to hear what the Spirit is saying to the church. And if you do not hear the message, you cannot receive the message. If you wait for something, you cannot receive it. You cannot inherit it because you put it in the future. You must accept the messenger at the gate. You must receive with the Holy Spirit. What is this speaking of? Then you can understand and know that it is part for you. So this gate will never close. Very important. Second, you need the Holy Spirit to understand the word, because God is spirit. You are a spirit. His word are spirit and truth. It's life. You cannot hear if you do not have an ear to hear. And then that means you need the Holy Spirit inside of you to open it for you. So many people are born again, but they do not have an ear to hear what the Spirit is saying to them. If you can hear, you can enter to God and experience Him in His fullness. That is our second gate, the gate in the city of God, or the second entering into the Lamb's wife, we as church. May you be blessed in God's mighty name. Amen.